YouTube.com/Uberjohn's Rodeo.
Yeah.
You can watch the ride about 20 seconds after it happens.
Oh, nice.
You can watch it while we go. So eventually I want to have a moderator, maybe my daughter or somebody,
Yeah.
who will monitor the chat room, because there's a chat that goes alongside it.
Yeah.
But I can't do that while I'm driving.
Yeah, no.
So I need somebody to watch that and then talk to me so they can talk to the people in the car. So if you have friends, you can tell them what you're doing.
Yeah, I've heard on Twitch. A few makeup artists actually use it along with this guy, Maximilian Dude, who uses it, and he'll like play video games for, oh my god, hours, like till 4 in the morning, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning for us, and he's still going.
It's unbelievable how many people are watching and doing live streaming of their gaming. When my fun, see, I do that all the time. I embarrass myself.
It's fine.
So he was telling me about. Yeah, you make mistakes. You just gotta roll with it. He was telling me about Twitch, and he wanted a live stream, and I said, well, what is that? What is that all about? I went on Twitch. They've got at least 100 games. They got people that are doing talk shows and all different types of things.
Oh, yeah,
and they're streaming it. It's like, welcome to our life. It is it's an economy in and of itself.
Vlogs, you've got people like on Snapchat that literally film their lives.
Yeah, no, that's basically what's happening with me.
Thousands of dollars, and I'm just like, donate to me.
That's right. You got to put yourself out there. I have a nephew that he's probably 30. He's a big-time gamer. He loves, gaming and all that, as do both of my sons. And I sent him the link. I said, look at what I'm doing now. And he says, oh my God. He goes, I don't know how you put your life out there. That's more than I would do. And I'm like, well, if you want to have success, you got to put yourself out there.
You gotta.
So I have no idea if I'll ever make any money from it, but I know I'm having fun.
Hey, you're meeting what? Like, you're meeting an insane amount of people a day.
Oh yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, it is.
Holy crap!
It's amazing. Here's the hard part, though. When I do streaming, so you may have periods of time that are just like really boring.
Oh yeah.
So I'm streaming, people are just watching, and sometimes people just want to watch that just to see what the next thing that they say or what's going on. But when you go back to put something on YouTube, so I take everything that I stream on Twitch, and I take and make clips, and I put it on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, so that people can go on there, and I give it a name. Like if the person talks about something, one of his friends says, yeah, this is 20 Buck Bob, so the name of the video is 20 Buck Bob. And it really doesn't have anything to do with anything that was talked about. It was just a funny thing. But if you go to my YouTube channel, you see all different names for a whole bunch of different stuff. And I have to try and keep the clips shorter. Sometimes the clip will be 5 or 10 minutes, sometimes 15. I'm trying to get where I can find the best part of it. Just get down to that 30-second clip or that 1 minute clip.
Just to get them curious.
Yeah, just to let people be able to watch and come and go.
Yeah, because you see Instagram videos that are always like that. They're like a minute long or 30 minutes long or 30 seconds long. Woo! And they are like, they're curious. They want to go to the YouTube channel. They want to go to the Facebook. They want to the Facebook profile. And,
right.
They want to see like what's going on, because sometimes it's only the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Basically, like if you're scrolling through Explore on Instagram, you only see the thumbnail for videos, and then you see all of the stuff.
Right.
But I know nothing of that. I leave that to the boyfriend who knows.
People keep telling me I need to go on Snapchat and what was the one you just said? Instagram. That I need to do those as well. Right now I'm just on 4 platforms, and then I do the stream on Twitch. So if you go to Twitch, you just type in Uberjohn's Rodeo, but it's under the genre of talk shows on Twitch.
Yeah.
And most everybody that's on Twitch is watching gaming. But the thing that was really intriguing is that some of these gamers that have 20 and 30 and 40,000 people that are watching them at any given time, and those people are watching for lengthy amounts of time. They're watching for hours and hours. And it's mainly because they're playing a game. They're watching what they're doing. They can see things. Well, it's similar to
Well,
what
some
I
people
do.
don't really have the time to play video games. They don't have the time to sit down
Right.
and play video games. So something that my boyfriend does is he'll watch YouTube videos of games.
Right.
And because, you know, he's working a crazy amount of hours. He's doing a lot of things. And so, yeah, he just doesn't have the time.
Well, it's hard to get good at some of these games in a short period of time, but it's fun to watch somebody that's good.
Oh, yeah. I'm more of a reader, to be quite honest. I am somebody who just, I will read. I'm good.
I actually, I like to read as well. Most of the time when I read, it's usually after I go to bed. I'll just, you know, grab one of the books that I like or whatever.
I am a huge fan of Edgar Allan Poe.
Really?
Yes. Edgar Allan Poe is an influence of mine. Not the whole alcoholism, opiate thing, but the writing. I love horror movies. I love scary things, and so all of that just kind of, I don't know, loved it since I was in 8th grade, and
I don't know if it. No, there we go. This I forgot to turn off when we started, just so it doesn't do anything on there.
nice.
Sorry about that.
I actually was just at a tattoo place, I don't know what to call them, to see if I can get a tribute to Edgar Allan Poe. And one of my
Really? What are you going to do?
I'm getting a raven. Yeah, kind of have to.
Yeah, some people would think that that's just because you're a football fan.
No, that's why we designed it so that it's going to be, you can tell that it's Edgar Allan Poe. It's got nothing to do with football. Usually when people get a tattoo of a raven, it's usually only their head. But I'm getting the head and the wings, and I'm getting, you know.
So what was it that made you become such a big Edgar Allan Poe fan?
My 8th grade English class, my teacher, Miss Baye, you know, anybody who knows her, she had us listening to the audio of The Telltale Heart. And, you know, I'm in my class, I was having a bad day, bullies are a thing, it's so great, but I don't know, like, just as soon as I heard The Telltale Heart, it made, like, I just had to pay attention. And, you know, she was talking about The Telltale Heart and how it's very rhythmic, and, like, you can tell that it's about a heart because of the way that you say telltale heart. So
now I have to go back and read that. Thanks. I got like 8 books on my nightstand, and now I've got to add another.
I have 5 books, 5 of the complete works of Edgar Allan Poe, because that's all anybody knows what to get me for my birthday or Christmas or just as a because gift.
Now people, when they think of Poe, they think of Kung Fu Panda.
I know! I actually got to meet a descendant of Edgar Allan Poe, and I was just, I kid you not when I say that I fangirled. Like, I freaked out. I was like, oh my god! And I was at work, so I was trying to, like, keep it all contained. And he probably thought that I was a crazy person.
I'm sure they've seen that before.
I'm super excited because you're a descendant of Edgar Allan Poe, and literally my influence on my writing.
Yeah. So do you have a blog, or do you do any writing? I started a blog. It's Uber John's Rodeo, in case anybody's listening. And I write about a lot of different stuff. Some things that go on rants, and sometimes it's just. I have one that I did on morality, and you know, started looking up the history of it, where the word came from.
You know, just into a discussion on ethics and morals and things like that, and we would not leave this car.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting that you know, when we go through life, we all have this filter that starts when we're born, and every experience that we have makes us who we are.
Oh yeah.
And so when you put you know, I had a breakfast a couple of months ago with some friends of mine. It made me write that because all of us are trying to lead a certain type of life, you know, and to be honorable and do the right thing.
Well, it's also
And
how
yet-
you're raised.
And yet we can disagree on so many different things or see things from a different perspective. It's amazing to watch
Oh yeah.
how you can be great friends with somebody.
And
And-
still
and-
disagree with them.
Yeah,
and
it's-
still be great friends.
Yeah, that's the key, is being able to disagree without being
Oh yeah, I
disagreeable.
totally agree. It's interesting to me because
This thing likes to make noise. It's the power inverter sometimes that comes on and makes it better
That's
stop,
fine.
doesn't it? Yeah.
it's interesting to me because it's all dependent on how we are raised, or this basically. And I'm sorry for my language, but the shit we gotta go through in life.
And we all go through it.
Oh yeah.
Some people worse than others.
Like, you know, I've known someone who was abused as a kid, and then they were abused in their relationships. And this person is still the nicest person you will ever meet in your life. Like, she will still bring you lunch. She will still be like, hey, are you okay? What's going on? And, you know, she still doesn't care.
Do you think that that's born out of just not liking how she was treated, so she treats other people differently, the way she wants to be treated?
Probably, but I also think that it's because of those actions to her that have made her, you know what, I'm not going to be like them. I'm not going to be that person that, yes, I've had a crappy life so far, but I'm going to do my part to make this better.
So do you think that we should have everybody get abused so that we can all be
God,
nice?
Oh, God, no. However, I do think a few people need to have
Some
a
people
little
need to
smack
be-
on the head every single time they
Yep.
do something stupid. That said, I am sorry.
You know, it's interesting that the people that go through some traumatic experiences or grow up in alcoholic homes or something like that seem to have a unique perspective.
Down a block.
Oh, one more. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
They have a unique perspective on life, which is kind of interesting. Somebody's trying to call me from DC. It's got to be a crank call. No, it's a what's the call? What's it called? Spam.
Yep.
Yeah, we got spam calls.
I get those, and I'm just like, I had one person say, "Hey, we can get you a warranty on your car." I'm like, "Okay, tell me more." So I had them going through the whole spiel. I'm like, "So when are you gonna send me the car?" And they're like, "What?" Like, I don't have a car. When are you gonna send me the car? And they hung up.
Yeah.
I've had
If you go on YouTube, you'll find a video that I did, and it's called "I Won," W-O-N. And I got a phone call and I answered it while I was streaming, and it was, "You won a week's vacation," and I'm like, "I won. I'm lucky." Yeah, it's crazy what goes on. Well, thanks a lot for participating. I'm glad you changed your mind. This has been a very interesting conversation. This
Sometimes I'm interesting. Other times I'm just a quiet little mouse.
yeah.
Depends on the day and how much caffeine I've had.
You know, it's the same thing for me. Some days I'm pretty good at being conversational, and other days I'm like, yeah, get out. No.
Well, I
Is
also
it right here, 172?
Yeah.
All right. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, yeah.
All right. I should have this up on YouTube. You can go to Twitch and watch it right now.
Oh, cool.
And you can pull it up, because I'll stop the video after this. I like to stop them so that I don't have to go hunting through a 3 or 4 hour video in order to figure out what's going on. But it was a pleasure having you with me. So
Cool.
Thanks again.
And if anybody is ever interested, keep reading Edgar Allan Poe.
That's right. Whoops.
Can
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, it locks you in.
It does.
That's not me.
Come on.
Nice to meet you, Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
All right, bye. All right. So, let's see what we got here. We're going to stop and restart. Don't go away. We'll be right back after these messages.